What's beginner homesteading really all about? Let's clear up a big myth. You don't need a farm, an off-grid cabin, or a time machine to be a homesteader. Modern homesteading is about producing some of your own food and taking small steps towards self-sufficiency. That might mean growing salad leaves in a window box, making your own compost from your kitchen scraps, or preserving your harvest. I started with just a compost bin and a few vegetables like tomatoes in pots because I had limited space. 5 years later, I'm growing enough veg to feed us for months and even preserving surplus for winter. That's because 5 years ago, I relocated from the UK to the south of Hungary. And now we are firmly on our journey to having a productive homestead. But it all started small. After 5 years of being here, I have adapted to the climate, learnt some new tricks, even at my age, and expanded the growing space to around 1/4 of an acre. What are the real benefits nobody talks about? Well, of course, you're going to save money. Even a small veg patch can cut your food bill. Last year, my £40 seed spend saved me over 800 at the shops. But it's not just about money. You know exactly what's in your food. No pesticides, no mystery chemicals, and no food miles. But here's the bit people skip. You're building resilience. This video, along with others on the channel, I hope will show you what we get up to here, the good and the bad, what works and what doesn't. I would love to hear from you too, so do feel free to tell me your thoughts. In uncertain times, having basic food production skills makes you more self-reliant. Plus, you get exercise, reduce stress and connect with nature. And nothing beats saying, I grew this at dinner time. All this plus saving on your gym membership and you're on to a winner. The biggest challenges that catch people out, let's be brutally honest, it isn't always as easy as it looks on social media. The biggest challenge, well, that's time management. Plants need regular care and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. I killed more plants than I care to admit in my first year growing here. There's also a learning curve. What works in your Yorkshire garden might flop in other parts of the world. You'll face failures, pest problems, and crops that don't perform. And that's normal. The key is learning from mistakes, not giving up. So how to start without feeling overwhelmed? Here's my rule of 3 for beginners that have helped me no end. The first is grow something easy and fast. Lettuce, radishes, or herbs are perfect. They grow quickly, don't need much space, and they give you early wins. Next, start making your own compost from your kitchen scraps. Even a small bin will turn waste into garden gold. Check out my video on how to make compost for a step-by-step guide. And third, learn to preserve one thing. Try freezing herbs in ice cubes, drying apple slices, or making simple sauerkraut, or even jam. Start with something you actually eat. There's not much point in growing, say, cabbages if you don't like it. Master these 3 basics in your first season, and you'll have a solid foundation for expanding your homestead, no matter your space. There's one mistake that stops most beginners, and that's trying to do everything at once. People get excited, then plant a massive garden, try to preserve everything and burn out by midsummer. Better to think of homesteading as a marathon, not a sprint. Pick one area to focus on each season. Maybe salads in spring, your compost in summer, preserving in autumn. Build slowly and add new skills each year. The long-term winners are those who start small and stay consistent. On our land, we concentrate mainly on growing fruit and vegetables and don't have any livestock. Whilst our meat consumption has fallen a lot, we do still eat it. We are able to trade or barter some of our produce accordingly. I doubt we will ever be self-sufficient. That's not really our goal. We do need to go to a shop for household items like soaps, toothpaste and the like. But if we can be more self-reliant, then that is our happy place and will grow as the years pass. Taking your next steps and motivation. So is homesteading for beginners really this simple? The ideas are simple, yes, but like any skill, it takes practice and patience. The best part? You can start right now, wherever you are, with whatever you've got. Pick one thing from today, start a herb garden, set up a compost bin, or learn to preserve something you already buy. Start there, master it, then build on it. Every small step towards self-sufficiency counts, and every expert was once a beginner who just kept going. What's your first homesteading step going to be? Let me know in the comments. We also share our recipes, including fermenting, jam making, and dehydrating on our channel, so please do check them out. The aim is to understand traditional methods used here and adapt them. I hope this has given you not only some useful ideas, but also a little peace and encouragement. Until next time, keep growing and take good care of yourself.